Herkese selam millet. Tekrardan hoş geldiniz. Sherlock Holmes'e kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son şu sahte treni yapmıştık. Bizi nasıl kandırdıklarıyla alakalı görmek için. Ne yapmam gerektiğini hatırlamıyorum. Oo iyi. Okay.
Bags were recently dragged here. French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful. The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
Galiba bir şey soracaktım, öyle hatırlıyorum ama. Aynen.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
Başka araştırabileceğim neresi var diye bakıyorum. Arşivin inşallah işe... Doğru
Now we have
hatırlamışım.
two maps. We must combine them. Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
Özel vagonun ne taşıdığını, demiryolu makasından itibaren başlayan yan yolu incele. Chesterfield ve Evesham istasyonları arasındaki taş ocağına giden yan yolu araştır. Evesham'daki yan yolu incele. Okay. Buradan başlıyoruz. Buraya kadar mı? Galiba. İlk önce buraya.
The switch is rusted, but it still works. Mines. This is interesting. The switch is rusted, but it still works. It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned. This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled. This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside. Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. fire at this package.
Dynamite.
Madenler tren saklamak için patlatıldı. Dinamitler tren içeriye sokulduktan sonra patlatıldı. Madenler dinamit ile çökertilmiş ve birileri bunu madenleri kapatmak için kasten yaptı. Saklama ya.
This is the cabin for the mine's security personnel. This box must be the safe. Let's open it. The Mexican company Caracal and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
Shit. O adamın icadını yani almak isteyen adamlar şey yaptı bence. Şu madenin içine koydu, treni patlattı. Buradan bakalım buraya. Sonra şuradaki telgrafı kullanacağız.
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
İki büyük şirket var. Şilili Barcazas ve Meksikalı Caracal. İki şirket de VWA kömüre ait madenleri satın almak istiyor. Meksikalı Caracal şirketiyle anlaşma gerçekleşti ve tüm gerekli evraklar hazırlandı. Ancak Şili Barcazas grubu araya sözü geçen bağlantılarını koyarak anlaşmayı kapmayı başardı. Meksikalılar Şililere karşı kin tutmuyorlar, sonuçta iş iştir. Baba bir de buraya geldik, bakın bu ne oğlum böyle. Abi sende çok fena bir Meksikalı kız
Funny
var.
character. He looks...
And he is This scent is familiar to me. But
Meksika
in
ya.
order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Tarrant, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too. This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of... These ash...
That means that the...
Well concluded. Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Newspaper articles on horse racing.
Betting slips for horse racing. Betting slip. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an...
A telegraph.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Harbiden bunalmış yani. Bir de mazlum mazlum bakıyor. Sen pek istasyon şefi gibi değilsin ama... Okay,
It
başlayalım.
appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map there should be a quarry here, and behind that the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Did any passengers leave?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph. Just the same.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beat. Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the... Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
Sahil çıktı, bir de sahilin oraya gideceğiz. Okey. İlk önce şuraları incelemek istiyorum. Hala şuraya bakabiliyor muyum? Bakamıyorum. İzin vermiyor oyun.
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
Oo, dövüş sanatları biliyoruz reis. Hayırdır? Biz mi döveceksin ha?
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Because of your cigars.
See, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros, who were due to arrive yesterday. They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to...
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man, and he is...
Yani sonuçta iş iştir. Meksikalılar sinirli. Büyük bir ihtimal. Bence öyle yani en azından. Meksikalılar Şililer için trende kalmasını önceden ayarlamışlar. Bu yüzden kondüktör Şililer hariç tüm yolcuları trenden indirmişti. Olabilir. Mantıklı.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster station. It doesn't look like a very good... These traces were made by a carriage. Look. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large...
Şurada incelenmesi gereken sanki bir şey daha var. Ya Watson bir çık Allah için ya.
An abandoned gypsy caravan. This place was abandoned fairly recently. Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached. A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Watson bir dakika. Al kuzum hadi. Buraya bakalım tekrar. Ya şüpheli olabilecek şeyleri incele diyor da şüpheli bir şey ne var ki ya?
This post bag belongs to the station master.
Şey. Bu neydi? Avukat mektubu. Boşanma.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
Böyle yapsam ne oluyor? Bir şey olmuyor. Böyle yapsam ne oluyor? He, zıt oluyor. O zaman böyle olacak. Böyle olsun. Eğer baktım suçsuz gibi gözüken biri ise biter. Yani değiştiririm her şeyi. Adamız bir şey soracaktık herhalde ya oradaki. Neyse. Ona bunlar kim ya burada bekliyor? Ne yapıyor lan? Dede. Konuşabiliyor musun onunla?
The entire train has disappeared.
Dakika. Biz buradaysak hemen şöyle bir inceliyorum.
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
Okey. İçine bakabiliyor muyuz?
Traces. Let's take a closer look. The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Evet. Buraya bakamıyoruz.
This road should lead to the town of Evesham. It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few hundred feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later, my good man.
Ben burada. Oo. Bir soruşturmaya devam et. Anında bulamam yani herhalde. Öyle düşünüyorum. Daha özel vagonun ne taşıdığını öğreneceğiz. Ortadan kaybolan trenin gizemini çöz. Taş ocağına giden yan yol araştır mı? Ya nerede bu yan yol ya? Maden. Burada şimdi bir arayolu var mı? Bana onu söyle. Tamam biz buradan geliyoruz falan. Şuraya girilemiyor. Öyle hatırlıyorum.
This railway branch should lead to the rail.
Evet gidiyormuş.
the railway ends here. That is strange.
Watson'dan korktum Allah'ıma kitabıma.
The whole train.
Ne yani şimdi bu? İnceledin mi yani şu an? Bakalım. Yok. Demek ki bakmadığım bir şey var şu an. Yan yolu incele.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Şöyle yapsam ne oluyor? Yani direkt Meksikalılarınki gidiyor. Çökmüş olamaz bence. Yani nasıl ama? Yesim geliyor. Birileri su basmış taş ocağına giden demiryolundaki kayıplı rayları yerine geçici olarak koymak üzere ambardaki demiryolu parçalarını çaldı. Birileri madenlere giden demiryolundaki kayıp rayların yerine geçici koymak için. Bence bu ya. Madenlerle alakalı abi bu.
The entire train has disappeared.
Burada bir şey
It's a
söyleniyor.
disaster.
Bir dakika. Burada da bir şey yok. Bu adamın kendi odası neredeydi? Şuradaydı. Burası train station. Buradan giriyoruz zaten. Yok. Bir şey yok. Burada incelemişiz burayı tamamıyla. Yani öyle görünüyor. Şu kapı açılmıyordu. Hala mı açılmıyor? Hala açılmıyor. Öbür tarafa bir gideceğim. Tamam, buradaki şeylerle işimiz bitti. Yok, bir de Chesterfield'a bakayım. Orada yanlış hatırlamıyorsam. Bununla konuşabiliyor muyum? Konuşamıyorum.
The whole train
Kaç
just
bakayım.
disappeared.
Aç kapıyı Veysel Efendi. Burada bir şey yok herhalde, bakıyorum. Yok, en son bunu yaptık. Buraya gidiyorum. Ve buraya geldik. Burada şimdi içeride. Bak buraya
Railway
bakmamışız.
post bags.
Ya bak, bunlara kaç kere baktım, inceledim. Bir şey çıkmadı. Niye var o zaman? Şu adamla konuşacağım.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from
I
doing.
apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype, and this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but
Well, that won't do at all. Station Master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
Valiz odası nerede peki?
Don't touch anything, please.
Aha, kesin dokunmam zaten. Şuradan şurası. Burası değil mi lan? Ha.
This gripsack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
Evet, lockpick yapacağız. Bu zormuş ha.
Look, Watson, a bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully. Mr. Robinson is the seller. An exclusive sales contract.
Şöyle tekrar hafif inceliyorum. Başka bir şey yok.
Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller. Mr. Robinson. Yet another exclusive sales contract. Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
Prototipin kaybolması, sigorta ve ön ödemeler göz önüne alındığında Bay Robinson'a oldukça iyi bir ücret kazandıracaktır. Robinson bir kurban. Makinenin kaybı Bay Robinson için bir felaket olacak. Eğer bu hileyi planlamış olsa bile kazanacağı paradan daha fazlasını kaybetti. Sigortanın vereceği para prototipin ücretini karşılamayacaktır desek. Bir şey olmuyor. Böyle yapsam. İtici gücü bence. Özel nakliye kaldı bir tek. Çok zor bir karar. Ya Minecraft'ta bırakmak istemiyorum. Ya niye bilmiyorum ama yani bırakmak istememe var içimde. Ben körü körüne adalet. Bas.
Then the case is solved, Holmes.
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas.
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft. Our other option is the local constabulary. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an... All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and...
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this...
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right.
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were trapped under the collapsed mines, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dig out the mines.
Huh. You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking, Can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Oo, bana silah ver. Çabuk bana silah ver. Amına koydumuna.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Evet. Çok dikkatlice planlanmış bir cinayet. Meksikalılar Şilileri öldürdüler ve suçlarını gizlemek için treni çökmüş madenin altına kapattılar. Meksikalıların Şililere karşı olan zalimliği birçok can aldı. Bu yüzden hızlıca harekete geçmeye karar verildi. Lester olayla ilgili bilgilendirildi. Bulunan sonuçlar 22. Sonuç Meksikalılar Şilileri kapattılar. İnisiyatif seçimi körü körüne adalet. Oyun deneyimin kötü etkilemez ya. Shit. Yok, ben bu kararı kabul ederim çünkü seçtim yani zaten sonuç olarak, ama yanlışmış. Ve 23 tane vermiş. Üzüldüm. Tamam, yapacak bir şey yok. Yanlış olduğu için üzüldüm açıkçası ya.
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits. The pupil is dilated. The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate. A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute.
Oha lan, bayağı yapmışlar buraları.
But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but... what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
Yeter bugünlük bu kadar. Çünkü büyük bir ihtimal bu bayağı bir saati geçti. İzlediğiniz için çok teşekkür ederim. Kanalıma abone olup like atmayı, yorum yapmayı unutmayın. Kendinize iyi bakın. Görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın. Bay bay.